Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Nobody comes back from this. Here we go, guys, as we kick off this colossal, fatal four-way match.
Call the cops, Cole, because I have a feeling this fatal four-way is going to steal the show.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. I'll be shocked if that's not it. The flying forearm finds his target.
This might be it. Oh, my.
And he lands the big boot.
Oh, and a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
I can't believe the referee didn't see that. I'd say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Unleashes the backdrop with a vengeance. Drew McIntyre's not looking so good here. I have a feeling this isn't going to end well for him.
And things look bleak right now.
Whether you love him or hate him, if you're human, you have to feel for him right now. Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as two different chapters. And while chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Oh, even Mr. McMahon himself called McIntyre a future world champion, which of course later came true in 2017 when McIntyre defeated Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up. Oh boy, he is rolling. The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Down he goes with a scoop slam. Perfectly executed. Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal four-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once a superstar is pinned, taps out, is counted out, or is disqualified, they are eliminated from the match. But the battle wages on.
And a stipulation can change the entire complexion of a match. As one may think, a fatal four-way can see an interesting breakdown of temporary allies. No countouts and no disqualifications means anything can happen, and it can happen anywhere.
Up and over the scoop slam.
Now we have Kane on the attack.
Oh, I think this man means business. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. When this guy's on, look out. Great move. He's inflicting some serious pain here. I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. Toss to the outside. He's looking to make sure this guy doesn't walk away from this match.
Something that a superstar must remember in a fatal four-way match is that there are no countouts and no disqualifications. I love the sound of that. Just think of all the possibilities. The match can end up in a brawl in the crowd or on the stage or in the locker room, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Oh, I think this man means business. Drop kick to the knee.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, look at this. He's inflicting some serious pain here. The leg drop. It's all over but the crying. Nice combination there.
Now it's time to capitalize. Now that was an impressive series of moves.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
McIntyre looking to end this. Clearly on a mission here.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Oh, man.
That should do it.
Shoulders down. 1, 2.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Oh, I think this man means business. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Well executed.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Kane being tested here. This is not at all how he envisioned this fatal four-way match going.
Let's not write him off yet. Remember, his opponent isn't necessarily whistling Dixie either.
He goes down hard.
Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
You have to think that's it.
And no luck against Kane there.
Eludes that one. He's making a statement here with this attack. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
So damaging.
McIntyre looking to end this. Solid contact from Daniel Bryan. Ouch.
Ooh. What? Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. tonight. There must be serious injuries. Drew McIntyre is getting ready. And he delivers a brutal DDT.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
2! He's making a statement here with this attack. And that one drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
Good offense from Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre comes up big there. Can he finish him off?
Here's a cover. One. That could have been it right there. This kind of offense he's known for. A nice shot by Drew McIntyre. When this guy's on, look out. Message delivered. Bringing it back between the ropes. Double axe handle. Takes him down hard.
You gotta love that kind of aggression.
It's gotta be over now. And he's heading back in. Close fist. And now Drew McIntyre goes up the turnbuckle. Look out! We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Drew McIntyre got him there.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Incoming! What a sweep. That turns someone upside down in a hurry.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Doing damage with the knee now. Perfectly executed. He tackles under the ground. Oh no, he's taken down.
You know, I don't think he has much left.
That's it. He got him. And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Dodges that one. Oh, wow. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
No, he reverses it. Oh, mat slam
With some attitude.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Spear! Oh, and he's taken off his feet.
I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match, Cole.
Look at this. It's just a matter of time now. Goes down hard. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Punishing attack on the body. Gets out of the way of that one. Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
On a brutal boot. Escapes trouble there.
Drew, there we go again. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
All that's left now is for McIntyre to finish this.
Well done.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Nice offense from Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre got him there.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Big time takedown right there.
This might just be it for him, Michael.
Northern Lights. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Look out, down he goes.
And he might not get back up.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. What's going to happen now?
Drew McIntyre's taking advantage now.
Warm up the buses. This one's over.
Lands a quick punch.
It could be over here.
This is it.
Oh, I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism. Drew McIntyre spots the opening.
Got the shoulders down. What's he got in mind? He's in big trouble. And a savage clothesline. This could mean trouble. This might be it. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. Here's the cover. 1, 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Big boot. Vicious.
It's Drew McIntyre with the opening. Drew McIntyre's taking advantage now.
And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. It's going to be hard to rebound from that one.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Scoop slam.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
And he delivers a crushing bulldog. This is going to be big, one way or another. Oh, a devastating shoulder tackle. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
So damaging.
beautiful.
This has been a battle.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Big move coming. Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point. It's Drew McIntyre with the opening. He's a spinning ball of energy.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He lands the strike with great accuracy. An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here. Oh, I think this man means business. Kane making a statement as we speak. Clothesline!
Right in the back of the neck.
Back in from the floor. McIntyre looking to end this.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
Back in the ring now.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it. The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. Talk about a painful move.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now. Down to the floor.
Superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Incoming. Look at this. Right to the body. Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock. The yes lock is applied. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. And no hoping to end it here.
Oh, go for it! Go for it!
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
Game, set, match. This one is over.
There's your fatal four-way match winner. can't take much more of that.
The game knows all too well about the dangers of a fatal four-way. He's the only man in WWE history to defend the WWE Championship in the main event of a WrestleMania fatal four-way and leave victorious.
Any one of these four competitors can win this match, guys, which is what makes this fatal four-way so unpredictable.
The King of Kings, Triple H, is looking as imposing tonight than at any point during his dominant 20-year reign.
You know, normally I'd accuse you of kissing up to the boss, Byron, but that assessment's actually pretty spot on.
Well, thanks. Triple H using his speed right there.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. On his head took the brunt of that one. Trying to take away the vertical base.
Nicely done. The strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
Look out. One move after the other. It's devastating. Nice moves.
Look, Triple H is on the attack now.
Well, that was unreal. Amazing move there.
There's a mistake I've noticed that a lot of superstars make in a fatal four-way match. They check with the referee to confirm that the referee counted 2 and it was not a 3 count. Sometimes they argue with the referee. In a fatal four-way, if you take the time to argue with the referee about the count, somebody's going to attack you, and it's going to be too late.
Incredible! This has to be it. The Irishman has his Irish up.
Oh, wow. Corey, I have to agree with you on a point you made earlier. Sometimes superstars get into a war of words with the official about if a pinfall attempt resulted in a 2 or 3 count. In a fatal four-way match, you have 2 other opponents, not including the person you tried to pin. If a superstar's not careful, they could end up on the wrong side of an attack.
Look, I understand the intent, but a fatal four-way match is not the time nor place to enter into a war of words with the official over the 3 count. That's when you're most likely to feel the wrath of one of the other opponents in the match.
When you're a superstar in a fatal four-way match for a coveted WWE Championship, or to be #1 contender, or just to settle a score, there are times you could be in there with a tag team partner, a friend, or an ally. I don't subscribe to such things, but remember, in a fatal four-way singles match, it's about every superstar for themselves.
When we talk about fatal four-way matches, and Corey, you mentioned this before, everyone is battling for themselves. We've seen that, and a powerful kick.
Incredible.
Oh, man, Triple H doesn't even know where he is.
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there. There are 2 things that are crucial for success in a fatal four-way match: being resourceful and timing. And one is really the product of the other. There are so many things in this type of match a superstar has to keep in mind. And no count out and no disqualification means anything can happen and it's all legal. That's a difficult scenario.
Looking for the exclamation point.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Byron, earlier you talked about the importance of timing and being resourceful in a fatal four-way match. That reminded me of the #1 contenders match we saw on Raw in April of 2017. Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, and Mickie James collided to see who would face Bayley for her Raw Women's Championship. Let's just say in the end, Miss Bliss took advantage of a situation.
The 5 Feet of Fury has her master's and doctorate in timing and resourcefulness. After Nia Jax sent Mickie James flying off the top rope and flattened Sasha Banks with a Samoan drop, Bliss blasted Nia out of the ring with a dropkick and pinned the boss to become #1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship. It was brilliant. Something that a superstar must remember in a fatal four-way match is that there are no countouts and no disqualifications. I love the sound of that. Just think of all the possibilities. The match can end up in a brawl in the crowd or on the stage or in the locker room, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Corey, as you mentioned before, I know how fond you are of contests that have the no countout, no disqualification stipulations attached to them. For a superstar competing in a fatal four-way, they have to remember that could mean being the victim of a brutal assault, and they never see it coming.
That's exactly right, Michael. Since the fatal four-way is no count and no disqualification, an attack can come by way of one of the opponents in a match lurking outside the ring, just waiting for the right time to strike or outside interference. And it's all legal.
When this guy's on, look out. Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Now that's how you make a statement. He wants no part of the outside. Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The no lock is in.
That has got to be it.
Let me tell you, that can cause some serious injury.
Look at this. No! No! Oh, and a terrific reversal by Triple H. Right on his neck and back. Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's not afraid to go hold for hold and wear down his opponent.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Oh, going for it! Going for it!
No lock is in. Will they tap? Will they tap?
What a comeback.
That's not even remotely comfortable looking.
It's over. It's over. Can you believe it? It's all over. Big E loves to have fun, but don't let his swinging hips confuse you. Big E's superhuman strength can end your night suddenly.
That's the fun part.
You have to wonder where these four competitors are mentally right now, heading into what will undoubtedly be an intense battle.
The former powerlifting and NCAA football standout, Big E, has come a long way in sports entertainment.
Really, Saxton? I wouldn't consider wearing a unicorn horn on my head and pouring sugary cereal in the mouths of strangers as making an indelible mark in the annals of WWE. Just implying such a thing is absurd.
Maybe you should try it.
Crashing down with authority.
Look at Big Show here.
Ooh, what an uppercut! You gotta believe this one's over. That lands right in the midsection.
Check out Big Show's offense.
He can be innovative at times.
Allow me to take you back to December 7th, 2015, and one of the largest matches in WWE history, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match. You had the Usos, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns versus the Wyatt family against the League of Nations against Team ECW. From the moment the bell rang, it was absolute chaos.
Braun Strowman is a force within the ring. Byron, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match that you spoke of earlier was certainly an exciting way to help close out 2015. The WWE Universe knew to forget what they thought they knew about tag team matches when both Usos were going to superplex Rusev and Braun Strowman entered the ring and powerbomb both Usos as they superplex Rusev.
Michael, that was an unbelievable display of power by the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And soon after, there were bodies flying everywhere. Tommy Dreamer eliminated the Wyatt family, the League of Nations took out Team ECW, and Roman Reigns brought down Sheamus with a spear to give his team the victory.
Guys, Big E's brand of brute strength is on another level. The muscle of the New Day is also always ready to show us his power, and with a little swivel action on the side.
Avoids trouble there. Big E's looking at it. Big E with a big ending.
I'm not sure how much.
He's got him covered. He breaks the pin. There's no doubt about it. Big E is one of the most shoulders on the mat. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
And we continue.
Got all that neck breaker. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. And there's the reversal from Big Show. Big Show nailed it!
That is a powerful human being.
You know, we can stay here, guys.
It could be all but over. From behind.
Big Show got him there.
We'll see how long his stamina can last.
The weapon of mass destruction.
This one is over.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
We've got it covered. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Not quite.
German suplex. Oh, and the reversal by Big Show.
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
Since there are no disqualifications in a fatal four-way match, a superstar has to be aware of the fact that if they're in an elimination fatal four-way match, someone who was eliminated can come back for retribution, and it's all legal. So you can eliminate an opponent, and they can interfere in the match later, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
And Big E manages to reverse out of that one. Big Show got it there.
Big Show in full control.
Myron, you touched on something earlier that's worth repeating. If you're a superstar competing in a fatal four-way elimination match and the competitor is eliminated, they can look to settle a score and affect the outcome of the match later. That's always a possibility in a fatal four-way match because of the no disqualification stipulation.
Michael, that's what I like to call an occupational hazard. We saw an example of that in 2016 during the fatal four-way elimination match to determine the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. The Miz was eliminated from the match, but let's say he had a major influence on the outcome of the contest. Just ask Dean Ambrose.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
German suplex. Oh, he's just so dominant. He's making a statement here with this attack. Big E making a statement as we speak. Look out, Braun Strowman is measuring. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Just when you thought...
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. What a win for Big Show! Nicely done. One of the aspects to this type of match which makes it so interesting is that it can lead to the formation of unlikely alliances. Just another thing to have to worry about when you're competing against 3 other superstars all at the same time.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
Brock Lesnar still enters every match as the odds-on favorite.
Yeah, I would never predict a Lesnar loss, Saxton, because you can enter Suplex City, but you will never come out the same.
That might have hurt his head just as much. Ooh! There's no coming back from that. Clearly on a mission here. The offense of Brock Lesnar is working well right now.
Nice job by Brock Lesnar there.
On the shoulders here.
And it could be a long way down from there.
And the face buster takes him down. Oh, I think this man means business. Looks like trouble here, Byron.
I don't know. I guess that all depends on who you're rooting for.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. One move after the other. It's devastating. With the excellent move to get out. He delivers the side slam. Kane in defensive mode now. But it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
When I talk about Fatal 4-Way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the Rated R superstar Edge. The action was so fast and furious from the get-go, it served as a prime example of why a superstar needs eyes in the back of their head in a Fatal 4-Way match.
Brock Lesnar going to work now. Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the classic Fatal 4-Way confrontations in sports entertainment history. The match between John Cena, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship was a highly anticipated main event. The match saw a temporary reunion of the Rated RKO tag team and even saw Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels join forces to punish John Cena.
This match defined the chaos of a Fatal 4-Way. In the end, Edge thought his spear on Randy Orton was enough to bring him the WWE title until an AA from John Cena changed that. An unexpected, sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels dropped Cena right into Randy Orton. Cena picked up the pinfall victory and retained the WWE Championship.
You know, guys, it's not uncommon for superstars to practice a little hyperbole when it comes to nicknames. For example, King Kong Bundy isn't really a walking condominium, but when it comes to Braun Strowman, there is no more fitting moniker than the monster among men.
So it's kind of like when they call you JR Jr., right?
I've never heard that one.
Braun Strowman truly is a monster among men, as Byron pointed out. Even on the rare occasion he's outsized, I'd say it's Strowman's physical ferocity that makes him truly unstoppable.
I couldn't agree more, Cole. Just go back and look at what Strowman was able to do against the taller Big Show. I mean, at one point, Strowman threw Show right through a steel cage.
Back in from the floor.
He's a spinning ball of energy.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
We can also see a Fatal 4-Way tag team match, which means 16 superstars are participating, and one from each team is in the ring at the same time. Similar to a Fatal 4-Way.
Braun Strowman is getting ready here. Oh, look at Strowman with an elevated triangle here.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
And Kane manages to reverse out of that one. Byron, earlier you brought up the 16 Superstar 4-way elimination tag team match. It goes without saying that the match is quite the scene before the bell even rings. Something else I'd like to include is that in the Fatal 4-way tag team elimination format, once a Superstar gets eliminated, their tag team partner is eliminated as watch Brock Lesnar put it together here.
Oh, boy.
At the 33rd
And Brock Lesnar nails it. There it is. Lesnar just put the exclamation point on this match.
Game over.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
But now, can Lesnar make the most of this?
Look out, Braun Strowman is measuring. Corey, the Fatal, what an amazing display of power.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
So resourceful.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. Watch Brock Lesnar put it together here.
Oh, boy.
F5.
Oh, my. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that? Wow. He's going for the pin. Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count. Wow. Jeez. He goes for the cover. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Not yet. Too early.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And Kane easily avoids the pinfall.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
There's nothing more intimidating than when the Big Red Machine stalks his opponent. Everyone knows it's just a matter of time before they suffer total annihilation at the hands of Kane.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
He executes a textbook.
Braun Strowman's going for it early.
Barely at 2.5.
How did he do that?
Kane will methodically stalk his prey. The Big Red Machine looks to destroy his adversaries and beat them into submission before he drags their carcass back to hell.
I don't think anyone, with the exception of Paul Bearer, ever imagined that The Undertaker had a younger brother who was almost identical in size and strength. Kane is unstoppable.
No, there's the reversal.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh!
To the Florida Keys.
Since there are no disqualifications in a Fatal 4-Way match, a Superstar has to be aware of the fact that if they're in an elimination Fatal 4-Way match, someone who was eliminated can come back for retribution, and it's all legal. So you can eliminate an opponent, and they can interfere in the match later, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Myron, you touched on something earlier that's worth repeating. If you're a Superstar, he's got the shoulders down. An incredible win for Brock Lesnar. Let's face it, it's difficult to be successful in WWE and one-on-one action, but a fatal four-way, a competitor has just a 25% chance of being victorious. Those aren't the best odds for anyone. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. And he's heading back in.
Body press.
Nice job by Brock Lesnar there.
Oh, what a boot to the face!
His astonishing acrobatics coming through here. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
F5! Thunderous!
Look at this. There's the chop. That's not going to do it.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
There's the chop.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, I think this man means business.
He's back in control here.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
His shoulders are down.
Look at that.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
And Rey Mysterio says, not this time.
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
When I talk about fatal four-way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the rated R superstar Edge. The action was so fast and furious from the get-go, it served as a prime example of why a superstar
Going for broke. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the classic fatal four-way confrontations in sports entertainment history. The match between John Cena, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship was a highly anticipated main event. The match saw a temporary reunion of the rated RKO tag team and even saw Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels join forces to punish John Cena.
This match defined the chaos of a fatal four-way. In the end, Edge thought his spear on Randy Orton was enough to bring him the WWE title until an AA from John Cena changed that. An unexpected sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels dropped Cena right into Randy Orton. Cena picked up the pinfall victory and retained the WWE Championship.
Byron, knowing Rey Mysterio, the competitor, the way that you do, what would you say a superstar must do in order to be successful against him?
Well, rule number one, when taking on Rey Mysterio, in my opinion, will be
Looking for all the glory here. As Byron mentioned, a lot of Mysterio's offense comes from utilizing the ropes. You got the West Coast pop, 619, drop, Bonebreaker!
game, set, match.
This going for the cover.
An impressive fatal four-way win.
take direct hits like that, it becomes hard to move. If you can't move, you can't win. Bret Hart is a force within the ring. He's just so dominant. Set time. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. To punch. We have Bret Hart on the defensive. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. Perhaps he's thinking the ring can't contain what he has in mind here.
If history's shown us anything when it comes to Bret Hart, it's that an opponent doesn't want to try to match technical skill with the man called the excellence of execution.
Gonna have to get back in the ring here, guys.
Running out of time.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Oh, and a butterfly DDT. Nicely done. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What athleticism. Nice move.
Oh boy, he is rolling. And there's the reversal for Bret Hart. Check out Bret Hart's offense.
No! Man, Bret Hart, what offense.
Check out Bret Hart's offense.
Running Bulldog. Man, Bret Hart, what offense. When this guy's on, look out.
Hart sizing it up.
Big pile driver.
What's going to happen now? Did you hear that thud? God.
Ow, that hurt. A scary attack on the neck here. Oh, I think this man means business.
And the hitman cometh.
Ollie, scoop slam. Got him with the elbow drop. He's inflicting some serious pain here. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Hart sizing it up. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Hart. He's got it in. The sharpshooter. That should do it. They tapped out. It's all over.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
A schoolboy, here we go. Cover here. The headbutt lands.
Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Right to the back.
The wind up and the pitch. Uppercut.
You can almost see the wind leave his body after that. Oh, I think this man needs business.
Big Boss Man too quick that time.
That hit connects from Big Boss Man. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE. He delivers a hard clothesline.
If Big Boss Man continues to play to the crowd, he might get caught by surprise.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Check out Big Boss Man's offense.
The wind-up and the pitch.
Uppercut!
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Now it's Big
Boss Man slam, what impact.
Wow. Oh, somehow.
Still too fresh.
Check out Big Boss Man's offense.
So damaging.
Yeah, well, it's not how you start, but how you finish.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Inside the ring now. He's inflicting some serious pain here. The body splash. The end is near. Now it's Big
Boss Man slam, what impact. Wow.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. What a slam, Michael.
Digging deep for a kick out.
This is amazing.
Oh, I think this man means business. Veteran move there, getting away with that one.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Bossman has him down. What a spine buster. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
There it is now. The question is, can Big Boss Man finish? If Big Boss Man continues to play to the crowd, he might get caught by surprise.
Now it's Big
Boss Man slam, what impact. Wow.
This one's over, guys.
This is exactly what Big Boss...
Yes! Unreal performance.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Bobby Roode looking good tonight. Truly worthy of the expensive robes he wears to the ring.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with a guy who shops at Suit City, but if these were fashion competitions, his opponents would have already lost.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Check out Bobby Roode's offense.
Got it. Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
When the bell tolls and the flames of hell burn, that means the man known as the Lord of Darkness, the Dead Man, and the Phenom is on his way. The mighty Undertaker is the greatest force in this industry and the collector of souls.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside.
Check out Bobby Roode's offense.
You never know when evil will appear, Byron. We witnessed that when Undertaker emerged from the darkness for the 900th episode of SmackDown Live. It was here the Dead Man proclaimed he was back to taking souls and digging holes.
The Undertaker is the Reaper. This giant possesses powers that extend far beyond our mortal world, and if forced to, he will unleash those powers to bring your soul with him to the dark side. Welcome to Death Valley.
Concentrating on the body here.
He's just so dominant.
He's looking a little weary here. He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys. And when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
He has to be disappointed in this performance. He really is so much better than what he's shown so far tonight.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Clearly on a mission here.
You know, guys, I can't think of too many superstars who have had an immediate impact upon arriving here in WWE as Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode setting it up.
Hallelujah!
Nicely executed.
Can he finish the job?
Had a plan and executed it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
To Byron's point about Bobby Roode's immediate impact, it's likely because Roode has spent his entire career readying himself for the big time of the WWE.
And during that time, he shared the ring with some of the best ever. I'm talking about Ric Flair, AJ Styles, even Sting.
He goes for the cover.
From behind.
He's just so dominant.
Check out Bobby Roode's offense. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He gets him with a reversal.
It's all academic from here. And he hits with the dive.
And a pin attempt. He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Not yet.
Bobby Roode setting it up.
Hallelujah!
So painful.
Now he's got to
Shoulders on the mat.
And Undertaker kicks out.
Not yet.
There's no recovering from that. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Guys, not sure how much more Bobby Roode can take.
We're finding out.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
At this point, he's risking serious injury by continuing. I mean, he's getting absolutely torn apart in there.
Bobby Roode can't be feeling glorious right now.
Oh, Bobby always feels glorious, but he's in trouble, Byron.
Now in full control.
Down with a neck breaker.
Wow, Bobby Roode is being controlled now. Check out Bobby Roode's offense. That's how you wear down your opponent.
When this guy's on, look out. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
We got a cover. What is keeping this competitor going?
It'll take more than that.
Oh, man, sakes alive. The knee face buster. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Totally miscalculated the situation.
Shin breaker. Bobby Roode setting it up.
Hallelujah.
I think this man means business. What? He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
3. And you could put this singles match in the books.
Ugh. Now we have Andre the Giant on the attack.
That landed perfectly.
That's it. It's over. It's over.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Come on, ref. Get in there. That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE. I don't want to know what that feels like. That's how you make an impact.
We can also see a fatal four-way tag team match, which means 16 superstars are participating, and one from each team is in the ring at the same time. Similar to a fatal four-way with one very interesting twist. A superstar can be tagged in or out by any other legal man in the ring, not just your tag team partner.
Executed perfectly.
Byron, earlier you brought up the 16 superstar four-way elimination tag team match. It goes without saying that the match is quite the scene before the bell even rings. Something else I'd like to include is that in the fatal four-way tag team elimination format, once a superstar gets eliminated, their tag team partner is eliminated as well.
That's right, Michael. Once a superstar is eliminated, their partner is also done for the night. With this much humanity in the ring at one time, it's quite possible that the match will break down into pure chaos. And before you know it, there are bodies literally flying everywhere. And remember, no countouts, no disqualifications. The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal four-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once a superstar is pinned, taps out, is counted out, or is disqualified, they are eliminated from the match. But the battle wages on.
And a stipulation can change the entire complexion of a match. As one may think, a fatal four-way can see an interesting breakdown of temporary allies. No countouts and no disqualifications means anything can happen, and it can happen anywhere.
Oh! Clubbing blow.
Be worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Look at this.
Spear! That was vicious. Allow me to take you back to December 7th, 2015, and one of the largest matches in WWE history, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match. You had the Usos, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns versus the Wyatt family against the League of Nations against Team ECW. From the moment the bell rang, it was absolute chaos.
Byron, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match that you spoke of earlier was certainly an exciting way to help close out 2015. The WWE Universe knew to forget what they thought they knew about tag team matches when both Usos were going to superplex Rusev and Braun Strowman entered the ring and powerbomb both Usos as they superplex Rusev.
Michael, that was an unbelievable display of power by the monster among men, Braun Strowman, and soon after there were bodies flying everywhere. Tommy Dreamer eliminated the Wyatt family, the League of Nations took out Team ECW, and Roman Reigns brought down Sheamus with a spear to give his team the victory.
History was made on Monday Night Raw, the night after 2016 SummerSlam event. There was a special Fatal 4-Way elimination match to crown a new Universal Champion. Victory could only be achieved by pinfall or submission. Either Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, or Big Cass would leave the new Universal Champion.
There is definitely a big fight feel, a main event feel that night on Raw as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass collided in an epic battle. Each superstar tried to be as calculated as possible in their attacks. The WWE Universe looked on in awe when Roman Reigns dove over the top rope out on the floor and dropped Big Cass in KO.
And it looked like Big Cass asserted his dominance. Kevin Owens eliminated the 7-footer with a frog splash. But when Triple H appeared and pedigreed a battered Roman Reigns, it appeared the game was helping Seth Rollins. On that night, Triple H turned on his protege by way of the pedigree and gave Kevin Owens the path to victory and the Universal Championship.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. So damaging.
At the 33rd WrestleMania in Orlando, Florida, the Raw Tag Team Championship was decided in a Fatal 4-Way ladder match. It was champions Anderson and Gallows, Cesaro and Sheamus, Enzo and Cass, and for the first time in 7 years at WrestleMania, the Hardy Boys. I couldn't believe what I saw when the bell rang.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Corey, the Fatal 4-Way Tag match at WrestleMania was one of the most anticipated contests on the card. The Hardy Boys shocked the world when they returned to the grandest stage of them all. Once they displayed their trademark continuity, it was like they never left. But Gallows and Anderson were not giving away the title.
The teams were in top form and were not afraid to use steel ladders to their advantage. Cesaro and Sheamus dominated the field with their power. But when Jeff Hardy performed his Swanton Bomb off the top of the ladder, it crushed Cesaro and gave Brother Matt the opening he needed to climb the ladder and win the Raw Tag Team Championship. Here it comes,
There's a mistake I've noticed that a lot of superstars make in a Fatal 4-Way match. They check with the referee to confirm that the referee counted 2 and that it was not a 3 count. Sometimes they argue with the referee. In a Fatal 4-Way, if you take the time to argue with the referee about the count, somebody's going to attack you and it's going to be too late.
Corey, I have to agree with you on a point you made earlier. Sometimes superstars get into a war of words with the official about if a pinfall attempt resulted in a 2 or 3 count. In a fatal 4-way match, you have 2 other opponents, not including the person you tried to pin. If a superstar is not careful, they could end up on the wrong side of an attack.
Look, I understand the intent, but a fatal 4-way match is not the time nor place to enter into a war of words with the official over the 3 count. That's when you're most likely to feel the wrath of one of the other opponents in the match.
Andre the Giant can't be enjoying this. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Watch out here. He's in full control now.
That was brutal.
Check this out.
Simple but effective.
Extremely dangerous stretch here.
It appears Andre the Giant is starting to hit the wall.
I never thought I'd see this.
You can't help but wonder how much more of this he can take.
He is hurt. What about now? Andre needs all of that power that he used to crush opponents all over the world.
He's never lacked for energy. A man that big, you can see why.
Goes down hard.
And the...
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Nicely executed. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He wants no part of the outside.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
Nicely done.
Are we really going to see Andre lose here?
And AJ Styles is your winner.